If you're not using private suppliers in 2026 for your dropshipping stores, you're getting scammed. Stop using generic shipping methods for cheap items from China. Alibaba, AliExpress, Zendrop. They're not built for you, they're built for volume.
Instead, use a private supplier and ship it out in the fastest time possible.
Here's why that matters. Faster, more reliable shipping to your customers. Less chargebacks, because the product quality and shipping times are on point.
Which means you can spend more on ads and scale way faster. And if you don't believe us, just look at this. This is what 2 of our stores did after switching. This wouldn't be possible without a reliable supplier.
So what you have to understand, in China, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of warehouses that produce goods. These factories can produce general products, but many specialize in a specific type. For example, electronics, supplements, and cars. What we have to really understand when we're looking for suppliers in China is that we want to find private sourcing agents. These guys are the middlemen who connect your stores to these factories, and they get the best price and most reliable shipping. So when you're looking for your dropshipping products, you have to make sure that you're looking for these products on AliExpress, for example. Now, this is a marketplace which has tens of thousands of products, all from China at the cheapest prices. These factories are simply showcasing their products to the global Western marketplace. It's your job when you're running your store to find the best possible quality of product so that you reduce the amount of chargebacks that you might get for poor quality of goods. If you have too many chargebacks, you're going to inevitably lose your Stripe account, and Shopify can even ban you. On top of this is going to make your customer service really challenging. So one of the common beliefs is that when you start a store, you have to buy stock up front. But this is simply not the case. If you do this, it's going to cost a lot more for you, and there's so much more risk on the table for when you start. Instead, what you really want to be doing, you want to try and find a product specifically that you can send to your agent. And ultimately, and the most important thing, is that you only pay for a product once you've got an order on your Shopify site. Your shipping agent is then going to find and source your product from one of these factories and get it sent to their own factory in China. When you're speaking with your supplier, you need to make sure that you're asking for quotations for just one unit so that you can get a price for your item landed, for example, in the USA or the UK. This means you know your all-in price for one unit, and that means you can calculate your margins way more effectively, and you know your numbers so that you can scale on your Facebook ad. When you're sourcing these products, you need to get quotes on the items that you're selling to the following countries. Now, these are the big 4 countries that everyone dropships to. The USA, which is the best consumer market, the UK, Canada, and Australia. When you're speaking with your private agent, you want to ask for a typical quotation. Now, this is exactly what I've asked for previously when I was selling this product. Now, you can see here that it's going to give you a unit price for 1 to 5 pieces, and it's going to give you the weight and cost of shipping to the US and to the UK. Now, you can see here there's a difference, and we know if we're selling to Great Britain that our cost of goods is going to be way less. On the screen here, you can see an example message that you can send to your supplier. Hello, I hope you're doing well. My name is, and I'm starting a new online business. Philip D gave me your contact, and I'm interested in building a long-term partnership with you. Could you please let me know if this product is currently available for shipping in the US, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. Also, I'd appreciate it if you can share the price and estimated shipping time, and then you'll send the link of your AliExpress listing. Making sure that you have the best possible communication with your supplier will enable you to have a better relationship, and therefore your supply chain is going to be much stronger, meaning you have the ability to scale because you know that you don't have any issues with your product, and also a reduction in emails for your customer services. When you're shipping to the US or the UK, you want to ask for Yarn Express, as this is the best possible shipping line and the most fastest and reliable times for your customers to get their product. So, why would you want to use a sourcing agent over AliExpress? Well, when using a sourcing agent, you're going to get better prices than AliExpress. You're going to get faster and more reliable shipping. You're going to get reliable tracking for your customers, and you can even pay on 7, 14, and 30-day payment terms. You have the ability to negotiate your pricing. For example, if you're getting more daily orders, you can negotiate pricing. For example, if you're getting more daily orders, you have more buying power and the ability to negotiate with the supplier, as they know there's a guarantee of sales coming in. This also means that you're going to get a reduction in the price that you're paying for your cost of goods. This also means that your margins are going to improve, and therefore you can spend more on your new customer acquisition on Facebook. The sourcing agent also have access to the best possible shipping lines, and this means you can aim for 6 to 10 days shipping. If you made it to the end of this video, well done. If you want 3 private suppliers that I've used for years, drop me a message on Instagram and I'll share them with you.